Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening,
Ormos
everyone.
is
Welcome
pretty
back. Welcome
great.
back to another day in
There's so
Genshin
many
Impact.
new and interesting things. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
How did things end up like this?
What happened?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
It failed?
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
I didn't get any help.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on.
Hello.
Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a traveler who is just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago.
Hello.
Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos.
Toy store?
At least for now. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
I
Prototype
guess.
Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? It looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
Sounds like, yeah.
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter to children.
Oh.
At least in theory.
I don't think
Not
so.
the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest.
Oh, we
For
knew
the
that.
store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love.
That's so kind.
This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we anticipated.
Did it make fun of it?
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh,
worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids.
that's okay.
Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
Wait. Oh, okay. Kids? You three? You little ones? Good day.
This is not an Aranara. No way.
Alright, just in case you're confused, we just jumped into this. We need to finish this quest first before we can resume. It said this is a required quest to do, so that's where we're going to do this first before we go ahead and visit. Well, we can't visit the warehouse because he won't let us. They're telling us to finish this quest line first.
I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus. It
Fungus.
says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy.
The-
The carving looks nothing like that.
The
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby.
and fluffy.
Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive
Tonger?
the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara.
She's not happy.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Mm-hmm.
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but
Oh.
I think it's okay.
I like him.
It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
It looks so funny.
Oh, a positive review.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that took a sudden turn for the worse.
boy. Hello.
We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tanja
Hey.
back from Gandharvaville yet?
We've been there.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger too.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he exactly?
The original one?
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here
I
in
like
Port
like the Missionary
Ormos.
Artness.
He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something.
And he left?
Suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
Oh.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration.
Maybe trying to find
He
him?
haven't returned yet. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations.
It looked like you rushed it.
As you can see, this was the result.
At least you tried.
Oh, we have to do something.
Do you want me to...
Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a
I knew
favor
it.
and look for Tanja in Gandharvaville?
Guess I gotta do everything.
He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could.
Got it.
Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
You got just a
They seem
deal.
pretty desperate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's help them out.
Oh.
To see the kids smile. And I'll... Yay! Reward!
Oh.
So Tanja's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him?
Just yell his name.
Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Mm-hmm. That sounds... Oh.
Hey, buddy. What's your name?
Oh.
What are you doing here all alone?
What the...
Do you live in Gandharvaville?
Who's talking?
Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Wait.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rosie. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
We know those voices.
When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone. Hey, don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it. Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset. Hi, Kale. How have you been?
We're not eavesdropping.
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
I'm looking for a
We're
dude.
here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
Did he lost his dad?
You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger.
Parents?
I'm
Friends?
okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's
What?
all.
What? Like you threw
What a
sand in your own
well-mannered
face?
child. Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Spill it, kid.
Maybe.
I'll make Paimon tell you.
That's exactly why you have
Or
to get
tell
it
us.
off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
What?
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
You like the Aranara stories too?
That's pretty cool.
Of course. I love them.
Oh, people who like Aranara are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
Us too?
Wow, Kale's so good with kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty.
That's scary.
So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
No.
Okay,
So, you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait.
What?
When you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
right. Uncle Tanger.
So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak?
He's probably lost.
This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Rossi back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Rossi, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's
Yep.
my dad.
Your dad? Tanger's your dad.
Paimon.
As in you're Tanger's son?
Paimon, calm down.
Ah, Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crafts told us that Tanger
Oh
brought his
my
son
goodness.
along with him. So he meant Razzie. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanger get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself.
Oh, and then you got lost.
In that case, we should take you back to Gandharvaville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good.
Oh.
Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Cool.
Yay! Thanks, Razzie. Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja.
Wait, you're coming with us? Oh. Hello, mister. We found a kid.
Oh, Rossi! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
Wait, how
I'm okay.
how long would you gone?
All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child.
Do you still remember them?
Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh?
You should.
It's
Oh.
an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kale. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
That's okay. You saw a
Are
role
you
model.
two story lovers as well?
No.
Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
No, thank you.
Oh?
I'm sorry.
Who asked for my help? My sincerest apologies, but I have fans all over Sumeru. Trying to remember every last one is like trying to identify each grain of sand in the desert.
Oh.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
I did not say nothing.
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tanger Harbor.
What? Mm-hmm.
Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
I can't translate.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts
Oh.
learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's
Thank you, translator.
Well, there it is! All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanjir's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanjir, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. For therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of.
I got it.
I, Tanjir, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest.
Whoa.
Conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in stories, but in real life too.
Where's the proof?
I managed to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanjir living in humble Port Ormos.
Okay. Don't worry, Paimon. Just say okay.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of Aranara activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanjir never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Oh, okay.
Just as I expected, the
What are you
promise of
looking at?
one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
He's turning my head.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Got it.
Feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery. Exciting, isn't it?
I just saw notes on the floor.
The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest.
Is it from him, then?
I doubt that a child would be able to
Faking?
reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle.
I think he is faking.
I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia.
Oh,
The notes
boy.
we saw were written by the Aranara themselves.
He's
There
not
is
trustworthy,
no doubt
then.
in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
I don't trust him.
Nope.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so...
She disappointed in him?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that... Witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Unorthodox?
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary
Oh,
moment when the
boy.
Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toy makers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a
But-
little longer.
I want to go home.
I think we should return to our camp first.
Mm-hmm.
Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story?
Oh.
Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Traveler!
Traveler, wake up!
Oh, did it show up?
It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. She's gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity.
Evidence.
She's
Quotation.
been acting kind of strange.
Something's wrong.
Anyway, let's go find her.
Okay.
Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow? So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
Oh.
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about.
Oh.
I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon.
Is this her secret place?
If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting. Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara?
Oh boy.
Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write?
Go away.
Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja?
She's a fan.
Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her.
That's what good friends does.
Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Right.
There's
good
a
morning.
new note just as I expected.
What is it?
Yes. It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara.
Neato.
Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
What could it be? What is it? What?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum?
Walking?
Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something.
Oh,
Definitely
true.
not an Aranara.
Someone just wanted to scribble stuff down.
No, I refuse to believe it.
Oh boy.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
No! I can't do it.
Oh boy.
I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts.
But
it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
question. Boom.
Razi, you tell them.
Really?
He's
Can
not
I?
writing them.
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone?
That was yesterday.
I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you.
What is it?
Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
What?
It's when he's
Hold on.
struggling.
So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it?
Think.
Wait, you don't mean...
It was me.
Bum bum.
Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories.
Yeah, I could picture that.
The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange, metaphors, I think they're called.
Nice, you're
But
learning.
Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangamabe's shop and
You have,
got
like,
me to
2
take
cameras.
pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with.
Uh-oh.
Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again.
Oh.
But now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed.
Congratulations!
Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rosie. I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling, like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, dedicated to my dearest Rosie. I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tandra's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rosie.
Congrats, Paimon.
And because Rosie didn't want Tandra to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Akara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown.
Hey,
as
that's
always.
fine,
I'm a
bud.
terrible father.
What? I disagree.
I'm sorry, Rosie. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Rosie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
No.
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details. Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one.
Oh, okay.
I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought.
Way bigger. I haven't
Seeing new
explored it
places
yet.
has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
Oh, what an awesome son.
You still want me to come with you?
Why not?
Even after all I've done?
You're doing that for your son.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Come on, you're the best dad ever.
Mm-hmm.
This is the happiest Arazi has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me?
Does he know?
I didn't do anything to help.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt.
You learn from your mistakes.
But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've
Oh
been
my
to
goodness.
Mondstadt?
Oh boy, oh boy.
I just...
Run away, run away.
Just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Rozzy.
She was
Grab that
leaked it.
camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
How about us?
Rozzy, slow down and watch your step.
Do you leave us here?
Yeah.
Right, everyone. So I am going to mark it there. We're not going to continue off the main story because I am going to take a small break. And when we return, we're going to continue where we left off in the warehouse. So that was actually pretty cool. So we got a new camera and we got Kali as a new party. Even though I had her, pretty cool we got her. So with that being said, have an awesome day and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.
Stop.